I, Turumba, House of Turumii, Warden of my realm, sentence you to subscribe. Hey you guys, what is up? Turumba here. Welcome to our new campaign, Northymbre. Or Northymbre. I have no clue how I do pronounce that, but I do not care as well. So, the new Allegiance update. This is our first YouTube campaign on that. So it was a more or less ad hoc decision. I went and made a pause in the stream, and I said, okay guys, tell me what we're gonna play in the first Allegiance update campaign on Twitch. And yeah, people screamed East Engle, so we played East Engle, thus it means we're gonna play Northumbria, and this is how I will say it, I guess, throughout the gameplay. On YouTube, okay. We'll play on Legendary, and I can say actually, I feel like it is truly legendary. Yeah, I mean, there is a certain amount of masochism needed to do that. We know it, but actually I can safely say I have that amount in me. If we can make it, I do not know for sure, because the East Engle campaign, for example, is, well, I can now say we are about to win, but it has been, I don't know, a 24-hour, 30-hour ride. It's really, wow, it's really hardcore. But I feel like on the other hand, we might have a way better position with Northumbria. Plus, and we will come to the faction features as well. Guys, Northumbria with Guthred as his as the main man. And so, Great Viking Army, thus income 200% from raiding and sacking, plus 6 melee skill for all units when in enemy territory, all armies. Here King, the king of the Danes here in Britain, must play a delicate game to stay at the top. Find the balance between appeasing the English and your army. This is, they could have actually changed that, because it's, we will see how it plays out. There's not much find a delicate balance. There is, you do this or that, and that's it. Anyway, sometimes, well, we will talk about it in the game. Faction features. Ragnar's legacy. The Viking warlord Ragnar was killed by the Anglo-Saxons. Seek revenge for his death. I feel like this is more or less missions, which are really reward. There's a lot of reward in it, just saying. Very strong axe infantry, has as berserker, good all-around infantry, including powerful Northumbrian spearmen. True dot, and the most important, and this is, I think, why it will be a little bit easier than the East Engle campaign, the 15% more trade. That's just quite a lot of money, which is doodling around there. Simple as that. So, initial challenge hard, but the most important part is disloyal characters. The amount of, I don't know, hand-holding or, have a good look at your characters has been increased greatly to an short before ridiculous amount in terms of legendary. And it's kind of it's fine though, because it is legendary. You know, it's kind of hard to say where it is too much, but sometimes it's we will see a bit ridiculous stuff. And for example, somebody got a desire, you fulfill that desire, next turn he has exactly the opposite desire. We have seen that in the Northumbrian campaign. But well, let's try to go in with a more or less positive spin on it. And yeah, are we good? I say we are good. Blood thingy, I don't look at the victory objectives. We will look at that at a certain point when we, but just to indicate when the invasions come, if we play that campaign as long at all. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's start. So we have a different approach. Oh well, let's have a look first.
Ragnar died here, killed by an English king. How fitting that we now rule his lands. For 10 years, the great army ravaged England before we settled the conquered lands of Northymbre. We have carved out a kingdom of our own, on an understanding between Viking and English. But it is a fragile alliance, requiring the right king to lead it. If we remain strong, all of England lies open before us. If not, we will follow Ragnar to his grave.
No one knows how long the current peace will last. Use the lull in hostilities to build your strength. Combine Viking might and English resolve to make Northumbre the greatest kingdom these isles have ever known. One of your armies is based at your capital as a defensive force. Your other army is ready to deal with the rebels in the north. This rebel army must be put down before you can expand your reach.
Okay. As always, +5 public order and 50% unit replenishment for 5 turns rewards that mission. So, yeah, so if you have seen the start of the East Anglian campaign and the fact that, you know, I was complaining a lot during the Allegiance update beta, and that I, yeah, basically every now and then, yeah, just have to purge my nearly complete nobility and or the complete nobility. So, and since this is basically titled disloyal generals or nobles, we already, yeah, we know actually what to do. And yeah, I'm gonna start out more or less in the same way I started out as we do with East Engle. Troublemakers gonna be just killed right off, and we just send them into this army. That means, on the other hand, we will lose a turn, but we will save us a lot of trouble in the longer first start. And we lose a little bit of money as well, but since I kind of feel we have the 15% more trade income, we will be fine. Anyway, so another thing is pretty ridiculous if you ask me. Our king starts out with influence 5. So he is more influential, thus he is not loyal. He is more influential, thus he is not loyal. And he is as well, no, he's just not loyal. So, nonetheless, that means we will have to do some measurements here. First of all, since we have the money and we have a little bit of food, we're gonna make a feast. Cost 2k, gives 1 or 2 influence, and you have 15% less food for 4 turns. Well, here we go. Sweet, okay. Usually there can be other circumstances, just like the Bard wasn't playing very good, and thus you just gonna get 1 influence, or you pay 200 on top for extra meat, and then you get 2 influence. But yeah, this went out quite nicely. Plus 2, that makes 7 for him now. 7 new look. I should look at the estates because they all... I wish we could have here a sorting button, you know? For example, when they have the strange desires, I don't know, one of my more estates than people with less governance than he has, for example. So, and stuff like that. So it would be nice to have a sorting button. We don't have that. But well, here we go. He is still a dick. The one with more influential than the ruler has been dealt with, and Karl has 1 loyalty. So let's have a look at Thorbrand. Thorbrand he's loyal, He's strict -3 though, and has pretty low public order in the first place. Even though the base is 3, so it's fine, more or less. But he has also no governance. He is at 0 though, so he has 1 here, and he has +1 here, and -1 here, and +1 here. It's kind of fine. Thing is, he is involved in the food production, so we're gonna see that we keep him, or we just gonna kill him off. We always could try early on at 360. Maybe we find a girl who is giving him loyalty. Possible, doesn't have to be. Command, zeal, loyalty, take her hand, man. I would like to keep you. Sweet. Okay, this is something I didn't. This is not the. It's a little bit strange. This is not what really happens. So we have to actually close and have a new look as soon as Steam lets me. I guess this was a real important message that somebody plays another game. Fuck you, Steam. So, okay, Thurban has been dealt with. Quite nice, actually. I like that. The zeal is also good for public order. So, we stay here with Karl. Since we got the feast a little bit cheaper, I'm willing to do 440 now. He's, not as good anymore. I mean, he's merchant. This is a quite nice one. I would like to keep him in principle, but yeah, he has minus corruption here, plus corruption here. He's arrogant. He gives us -10. I'm not sure if it's -10. Yeah, I guess so. -10 public order, a diplomatic penalty towards all other factions. I feel like he's just a pain in the ass overall. So we're gonna get rid of him as well, which is a shame because he has actually level 3 governance already. Question, do we just have a look? We have to be a little bit careful with our money because the feast is quite a big investment early on. And it's not the best if you are just killing all the people off. But yeah, I feel like the penalty, we kind of need to make certain things happening. So I kind of feel like we're gonna get rid of him as well. Yeah. So just in turn, so that we can actually, we need +2 at least. Better would be 3, but I would go for 2 because when he loses his governance status, he will get -1 penalty. And yeah, so we have to bring him at least at 2. Question is, do we go right here for the 800 and maybe a little bit more in the event itself, or we're gonna search for another lady? The lady thing is, I don't know what the percentage are that we get a loyalty plus. It's just, I think it's less than 50-50 in our favor. So I kind of feel like we're gonna go and pay double the price, but we know what we get. Let us do that. This is pretty shit. So we don't really want to pay with influence because we have so little. I say we're just gonna torture him, because he will die next turn in the first place. So here we go. Suddenly Karl is fine. It just needed a little bit of torturing, but fair point, remove that character. So we're gonna go in general in a strange direction, and that is Guthred will be a governor. This will be a first time for me and maybe for you as well. We will put him into where he was in this province here, and then we're gonna build there whenever we can. We're gonna get Karl out of there. Here you go, Karl. So we have 9 food, which is not really good, and I'm not happy to do what I'm about to do, but we're gonna get rid of these guys so that we can get a little bit of decent guys on our king. And this is basically, we need the horses. We don't know when we get the horses in the first place. We're gonna take these guys and these guys. So we have a more than decent line. Guthred will fight in the first line for a while. We have one calf killer, and as soon as we can, we get more of these X-Men. But yeah, for now, we have 39 food, and bang, here we go. 9 left. Everything is fine for now, and we have decent guys early on, and we still have a decent income. The 15% is not little, just saying that. So I have of course played yesterday a little bit, and today for half an hour. I just wanted to see how actually if they all get the same traits, and let's just check, because 2 times is not really a check, but yeah. Edgith gets always well connected, so it's kind of worth a try. We know that the governors get a stupid amount of influence, so yeah, and he is well connected, has a start with governance. Every new one he will get, we can just put into governance, and we will be fine, I guess. So let's do that. It's a new attempt, and we can do that because Zifredos is 15. So soon we will have him as a governor, and he takes over that army. So that's the plan, guys. Overall, tactical, we will kill those guys as soon as possible. We get a mission for that. And we do hope that North Leod will not attack us before we have finished those guys. It can be a little bit critical. It went fine yesterday. A little bit, it was tight, but a little bit fine. Today I haven't played far enough to know what's happening. Okay. We good, aren't we? Yes, we are good. One more thing, and this is a fucking stupid important information. We have a building, and that is a big game changer in terms of Here King. Here King English and Here King Army. So those two are a little bit strange, because the one is in so as soon if you are here, and as soon as you attack an English faction, you will end up here. So it's not just like he goes up and down bit by bit here. No, he goes swing immediately, and other way around as well. This stuff happens, but it's not really, not really important. The important stuff are the big swings, and these are the dramatic changes. And look at this. This is kind of cool. You want to have that, but the second one, 30% upkeep for all units. This is a devastating blow in the economy. So, and now have a look. Here King English gives you basically, compared to the Here King Army, first of all, basically 30% less army upkeep cost, and 50% income on commerce, together with the trade, which is basically commerce, I guess, but maybe it's a different thing. But I guess, nonetheless, 50%. It doesn't matter if it's inside there. 50% income commerce suddenly gone is a major blow. So it's a little bit. I was highly surprised in the East Engle campaign that it went from there to there. I thought we start a war and then it would be turn by turn, little and little and little. But this is not the case. It goes from here to there, which is strange. But back to business here. If we are at war with the English, which is inevitable, well, we cannot change it. It will happen, despite my ability to speak that word. The 30% upkeep cost is not that evil. So when we are here, which we try to be all of the time because of the 50% income commerce, we have, on the other hand, minus 30% replenishment chance to all the units in recruitment pool. This is pretty crazy. I mean, this is just the multiplier, but it's pretty crazy. So what I was saying is, if we have this building on tier 3, it gives us plus 30% replenishment chance to all units in the recruitment pool. So we want to have that building whatever it costs. and that more or less as soon as possible. So this is kind of what I kind of want to do, and we will see how successful we do in that. We will bring him basically immediately to this place so that he can take the small ones here. They will have surprisingly fast a big army, so we have to do the same more or less. And since we're dealing with these guys, which went actually pretty good. Yesterday I killed I do think 3 guys. Yeah, first 2 and then another one. So this time just 1 guy seems pretty good to me actually. So he is royally offended just because we tortured him. What a pussy. Anyway, so yeah, we are good to go. We've spent our money. We have a more or less decent army. Good enough. We get one-time replenishment to attack these guys. These guys are there. Let's use them. And yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead. Looking forward to this. I don't want to say it's gonna be easy or something, but I'm kind of snoopy how it turns out overall. So the big thing is, of course, staying out of war with Northymbre.
I have achieved greater rank
Before we attack, before we finished Westerners. So you gonna go and fight for your king, Carl, you dick. And this will be just this and that. Yeah, Carl, this is what you get. Okay. So we could have a look at other things as well. For example, the governors. Well, was it him? He is loyal. Then it was Oswald, I think. Yeah, he is already for usurper allegiance. This is not really doable. So we will more or less kill him as well, because you can't really get rid of that. That trade cannot be lost. This trade cannot be lost. So, and if you put priest in there, it doesn't really help. So yeah, this guy has to die. But yeah, since delete. What is his? He has no... He's just impatient. This is his big one. Shit, we should have killed him as well. Yeah. Fuck. All encourage foreign trade. That's not bad. And where is he east riding? Let's have a look at that place. It's this one, north. East, -3. Okay, it's fine so far. It will go up, I guess, the allegiance, but we will see. Okay, did that. Let's fight. There was a lot of talking, wasn't it? I feel like, yeah. Well, this looks nice, but I kind of want to do it on the battlefield nonetheless, because I kind of want to save my horses. So due to the fact that if we are on Here King English, we get 30% less replenishment chance on the recruitment pool. I had my second Thane horse in the East Engle campaign on turn 56, and this is wow. This is really just heavy. I mean, you pay really kind of a lot of yeah, battlefield abilities to get those 50% commerce. So, but yeah, what I want to do in every case is at least get the chance that it is able to spawn. So as soon as there's a horse Thane, we take it, if we actually able to. But well, you know what I mean. That is just really kind of ridiculous. Crazy, crazy shit. Sweet. You two stay behind for now. You will go here. You will go more or less here as well. You will go here as well. We will make a decent line here. Okay. And then we're gonna make a big group, wander a little bit to this side, and start a battle.
Hasten yourselves.
So yeah, I kind of like it really. I don't know. It's yeah. I'm kind of thinking about, you know, what to say really. But since I read a lot of forum posts, I'm actually, yeah, I'm not sure what to say. Really, I like it. It's super complicated. You really got challenged. You have decent battles. Since the AI is more or less, it doesn't work always, but the AI kind of don't do the one unit general shit anymore. They are gonna you have, and they will only do grab your land when they have at least 4 units, and that is just that is fine, you know. It's just fine, because then you have yeah, skirmishes, which is just awesome. Basically fights like this with a couple little less or hastily scrambled armies on your side. This is it's just great fun. Well, that is my yeah. So I read a long forum post from a guy, and yeah, and he did that post basically 2 days before. What the fuck? Oh well, don't care. 2 days before the update came out, and yeah, it was a little bit. And I read this a couple of days later when the update was there, and I thought to myself, that most of what you've asked for is actually happening. And yeah, those people, I don't know if you can ever satisfy them. They, yeah. This is another goal then. What happened yesterday and today. That's fine.
Up the pace, man.
So let them shoot. I mean, we get damage and also on the good guys, but well, we're willing to let that happen. So their archer is concentrating on our archer.
Horsemen, drag your mounts. Make them pay. Glory and plunder.
We killed 6. He killed 6. 2 to 1. Holy fucking shit.
Glory and plunder.
That's bullshit.
Archers, where's the fight? Archers, state your order. Up the pace, man. Our foes will fall. Battle order. Where's the fight? Cavalry! End them! General! They! With speed, warriors! Battle orders! Hasten yourselves!
Our general is under attack!
Captain! Full gallop! Crush
See!
them!
They flee before our might!
Spare them! Cavalry! Axemen! With speed, warriors! Ready for war!
The battle is turning in our favor!
Battle awaits! Guns and bombs! Hasten yourselves! To victory! To them! Smash them! Horsemen!
Oh fuck, man, this is not good. There's too much dead people on our horses, but well. If everything's good, we will have to wait a little bit. I forgot about these guys. These could have, yeah, finished that pretty fast actually.
Horsemen!
Dude,
Get them!
shoot. Dude, what is wrong with you? Move. 40 guys get shot in the back. Holy shit. I'm not impressed. We'll never load up this stuff. And they should be done. This is done. Don't know why we are so shitty against these guys, to be honest.
The enemy general is dead! See, they flee before our might! Horsemen! Drive your mounts! Spearmen! Archers!
Do we have the good news already? I don't think so, huh? No, I don't think so. Well, must be. Okay, these guys are down to 8. 8 should be dead. Don't ask me how, actually how long I make the episodes. Let's just say 45 minutes, and then we will see if I can stop at an hour or something. A head for a head.
Advancement.
So here we go. Mission issued. Eliminate the Westmoringas. Oh, this is what I actually mean. Eliminate. Yeah. Okay. These guys, I mean Westmoringas, not the Westerners here. But this is fine. We're even able to get back for a little bit more replenishment. This is nice. So he has something. Scribe it is. The plan stands. We will not leave that trail. So he's a good one. A lot of that. Let's just do scribe as long as we can. Okay, so yeah, we have to have a look where North Leo's armies are. His army, yeah, he always does the same. It's just a little bit weird, actually. Anyway, he's always going there, and yeah, we'll see how that turns out. We will stay there for now. Since the general is dead, we could go for a little bit more. What are we gonna do? I guess we're gonna take at least one of these. But yeah, let's rather take another horse so that we can work with the Thanes, and we are chasing with this with the scouts. It seems good to me. Okay, you making your way? You have your target, yes. And I say 1,400. Let's see if we can spend it. What we kind of have to do with our first money is bring this to tier 2 and thus I guess we're gonna spend no money at all. But yeah, bring this to tier 2, and then we're gonna put a patrol in, because this is just, it doesn't matter really who wins here, Gwyneth or Mias, but yeah, it will be a good bulwark against both of those guys. Furthermore, yeah, I don't know, we have here a shit ton of vessel, a pretty mighty one in the first place. These guys really caused us problems in the East Engle campaign, so I don't really care about those. And I'm pretty sure these guys will, yeah, give us a rest, and thus we can fulfill our destiny here and just, you know, make us go from the Irish Sea to the North Sea. We good? I guess we're good. Thus we don't spend any money. 9, thus we cannot go for more army. I say we are good. Yeah, so dealt with the traitors, but still we have one in action though. We have to keep that in mind.
My skills are growing.
I'd say we're just gonna move in this direction, and we're gonna put the one. Actually, who is this? This is Oswald. Yeah, okay. Well, you're gonna get quartermaster. Actually, no, you don't gonna get quartermaster. Well, it's how much? 5%. Maybe those 5% do something, but we will put them out. East Riding. This was this one. Sir, remove governor. So he has no real value here. He doesn't do much for our income, so fuck that. And we're gonna put him in here, and he will very likely die in an attempt to get that there. He can have a little bit of replenishment though. So we kinda hope we will fight here, to be honest, but we will see. Maybe they see us already, and thus they will turn around immediately. I would prefer if they actually stay and fight, but yeah, this is not our choice. We're at -1. That's a bit pity actually. Cause the next one will cause public order. That is annoying. Didn't thought that through actually. Well, first of all, let's cause more food problems. I guess as long as, yeah, they don't mind. Oh well, -7. Anyway, we are working on it. And thus actually we could, once we are in there, get us 2 more units, and we will have in 2 more units 15% more food because of the feast. But yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead. Call to arms, East Engle, aggressor East Engle, holy shit. Canterbrew, that is. Defender Hilleborg. Interesting, this is the very first time we enter war on Ellie's side. We will see how that turns out. If they win, we might can get a little bit of money. Oh shit, Steinbock does it as well. Well, we will do it as well. So the Steinbock thing happened, I think, then every fucking time? I guess so. Yeah, seems like. Declared the air, will ascend from the drone. Mission issued, eliminate East Engle. Yeah, sure. No problem, sir. Oswald is pissed, but well. Oswald was pissed before. So, what are we talking here? So, I wasn't, this happened always, and, yeah, actually I did not care at all, because this is a one region faction. I'm scared about Northumbria, this is new to me. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and scare these guys. you're gonna go in this direction. More than 2 turns, holy shit. And you will go in there and we will spend the rest of our food in our army.
You can rely on us.
I'd say we're gonna get... I could go for one of these as well. It's not a bad idea either. So we have 2. No, I'd rather have another one of those, and let's get one of these. Okay. So 1900, and Oswald is pissed. How pissed? Not that pissed. Okay. So we stay there for a little bit, waiting for spring. Yeah, I'm slightly concerned about here. But we will see. You are there, and I say off we go. 1900, we could have... Now let's just wait, because the thing is, we want to have the our very first research will very likely be something within well, the market building. If we have a market building tier 2, then we can research that, and we want to have that market building. So see how we had, why is it actually, why is this already there? I do not understand really. Do we have war against the English faction? This is all not English faction, these are all Vikings. So Northymbre, nothing is red here. I don't really understand. I would go towards English, because, you know, it doesn't do anything if we do it other way around. So we're gonna do this. More declarations. Turumii, Dismunda, nothing. Why we are... I don't understand. Oswald's still pissed, but this is fine. We're gonna start chasing this guy. You were just gonna be a dick and stand there. So, next turn we're gonna... If we can attack him, if not, it's not as bad, because we will just take this city. He will very likely take this city, and he will die taking this city. So it's kind of fine. Thorbrand. You are the one, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad we can keep him, to be honest. So let's have a look. The faction allegiance +4 is just sweet, you know. Anyway, just +3 is not much, and we kind of need a little bit of faction allegiance in the first place in that province, because we have so much other influences there. So what I want to do with the money is we're gonna get us this one on tier 2. Let's do it. 26 food, yeah, okay, the feast minus 15% is more or less done. And we said next turn we're gonna attack, so yay. Ooh, what, is he dead? He's the keys, holy shit. Oh wow, that is a strike through our plans. Let's hope Knut is a good one as well. What happened? Did they told us? Oh really? Weird. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm kind of glad that these guys just won the first battle. That might help a lot, actually. Cause Northumbria is coming up with an army. That might be a problem. Derby is fighting there. I say, got a question, sir. Would you be interested in creating... It's insulting, you say. I have no interest in fighting Mias anytime soon. And these guys will just have no chance in the first place. Let's see if we get a little bit money out of this. Kind of feel like we will have problems. Oh, your offers. No, wait. I want. And this is insulting, but yeah, no.
We wish our houses to be on friendly terms.
Okay, well,
I had high.
fuck you. Kind of interesting. Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest, what shall Northumbria doing? Okay, this is actually pretty cool. If we can kill him, then we might get all our stuff done. Let's have a look if they have any diplomatic ties to someone or something. Nope, they don't.
Your presence
Let's
is
declare war.
You want war?
Yep, I want war. So, you're gonna take that. We could go plunder and make us a little bit of money, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, this is usually quite nice food-wise and so on and so on. So if we need to do something else, yeah. Just occupy. And we gonna attack him. This might not be an easy fight, I realize. Oh, sweet. Okay, we get him. That means he cannot die, actually. What a pity. Yeah. But it means as well that maybe next turn these guys are undone, and I won't enjoy that very much. Sure, let's fight that. So after that fight, we call it a day. Now let's kill Westmoringas. And then we will see. We might actually reaching out with our hand to North Leod. Maybe we're gonna do that. I'm not sure if they are willing to do or even slightly interested. But if we are at war with Northumbria, holy shit. That is not a little fish. That's big fish and it needs a bit of attention, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't mind to eat a little bit land from our vessels, but well, there's not really. There's a horse, and there's an axe, but that's it. Oh, here we go. That's a nice little hill, I take it. So, you there, you in front. You. Actually, no. You. Okay. We have him for the horse, and the king will go around. If everything's good, together, I don't know, the horses, or we'll see. Theoretically, I want to fight the spear, their horse with our spear, but we will see how it turns out.
Hasten yourselves. Make them pay.
This is a bit annoying.
Quicken the pace. We will prevail.
But I'm not interested in shootout with the AIs anymore. This is so useless. I mean, we've seen it. We had 2 archers, they had 1 archer, and the damage is the same. We did with 2 units as much damage to him as he dealt with 1. This is just wow. I mean, yeah. So it makes no real sense to try and compete there. This is just useless. Let's have a look at the terrain. Okay, we could actually go till there. Yeah, they can't shoot us really as well. Let's do this a little bit.
Quicken the pace.
Ready for war!
Ready! Up the pace, man! Horseman! Horseman!
They won't take us alive!
Battle awaits! Quicker the pace!
Take no prisoner!
Spearmen! Bring death! Make them pay! Spearmen! Spearmen! As you said! Archers! Move it, men!
We will prevail!
With speed warriors!
Our foes have surprised us!
I will start
The enemy
shooting.
are on us!
Let them.
Shields up!
Cavalry! Ride like the wind! Ride hard!
What are they doing there? Is this an adorable attempt to flame me? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
Thanks!
Enemy sighted! Battle on! We stand our foes!
We're taking fire! Attack! We're sighting the enemy! Thanks!
Spearmen!
Oh fuck. You guys keep doing that. You guys do this. It's fine. These guys aren't shield wars, so they didn't react to this
See,
kind of
they
thing.
flee before our might!
Enemy sighted!
Quicken the pace!
Crushed! We found our foes!
Gotta kill a couple more than 20 at least.
Thanks! Thanks!
Javelin! Fire on them!
We're taking missile fire!
I could be slightly interested if we are a little bit obstructed from the woods. If how does it look? The AI will always target our archers now. Oh, we are sniping, don't we? Do we have sniping? Yes, we do. But I'm not sure if we are really hidden. I kind of doubt it, to be honest. Five, four, no. Ridiculous.
The battle is turning in our favor!
To be perfectly honest, I feel like the AI on the battlefield was better before the update.
Ready for war! Archers! As ordered!
This is so ridiculous little damage, man. Holy shit. Let us try to kill a couple of javelins. And then I guess we have no ammunition anymore. Not sure if it's enough. Yeah, it's in range. Okay. 0 from 2 full volleys. We kill no one. These guys can't perform a shield wall. This is wow. This is so ridiculous. Our guys have 2 chevrons already. Just want to point that out as well. Holy moly! Okay, let's go in. I'm kind of tired of waiting.
Ready, make them pay. Battle awaits. Quicken the pace. Javelin. It's a charge. Race. Quicken the pace. Thanks. They're charging. Thanks. Get them. Axemen.
That's a bit bad, but they will obscure their own archers, their own long-range guys, long X guys, so it's kind of fine.
With speed warriors. Javelin. Fly them out. Horseman. Charge. Warrior. Thunder. As you say. Break them. With speed warriors. Ready. Moving men. The bow is running. Ride like the wind. And them. Our foes have flanked us. Horseman. Get them. Battle awaits. Up the pace, man. Stay with breakers. Fire on them. Bowman. Fire your missile. Battle on. Commandos.
Will they fuck off? I would like to charge here, but that's fine. Nice.
See, they flee before our might.
Up the pace, man.
Oh, these guys came back.
Horseman. Ready for war. Cavalry. Faster. Horseman. Let go. Full gun. Right horn. And then. Battle awaits.
You guys doing it? Do it again. Do it when I look. Do it now. Okay. Impressive is something else, guys. Just saying. Oh, they have no ammunition anymore. Wow, okay. But you do have.
Hasten your sons. All good. We damaged the enemy. Our foes will fall. And move it, man. Tonight, Bowman.
Let's see that nobody will survive that. Well, nobody. I don't care about a couple of limping guys, but, you know, as a military unit that is. Okay.
Heading out.
So, yeah, it's a little bit annoying because he is real. What estate's low?
You can rely on us.
Stay in our territory.
We pledge your service.
Well, we gotta give these guys an estate, at least one, I think. The older one, Thurbrand, who is... That's fine. And that is fine as well, even though he is strict. Nonetheless, let's give it to him. Because he's a bit older. So this is another little try I want to do. Basically, we give them the first estates without they have any desires, and we give it to guys who are the older ones. So we will see about that. Oswald is gonna die in the first place, and everybody else is fine. I'm quite happy that he gets his shit together again. Well, fine, okay. So it's just Oswald, and Oswald is about just one, dude. Do we just torture him a little bit? Might be a wise choice.
Our foes will suffer.
To greater plunder.
You go out there, because they will spawn a new general, and we maybe can kill Oswald still. Anyway, 2-3, is this enough to start this one? We did it already, okay, never mind. Sure, let's do that. Province wide. Well, I want to have the public order because we might can push this a little bit. I'm not entirely sure if this will be possible. On the other hand, no, actually, let's do this. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna clip ahead, and we're gonna end the episode as soon as Westmoringas are dead. He goes up with 17. I guess he will have attrition a little bit. I don't know why he stands in attrition land. It's stupid enough. But he has, yeah, and the other vessel is helping them as well. That it might be fine, actually. Might be fine. And we maybe can make peace on our people's behalf and get a little bit money out of it as soon as East Engle lost an army or something like that. Would be neat. This is none of our business. They did what I said. You move, and you're gonna take that. Actually, attack him. Yeah, I was hoping that. And we can just take that. Occupy. I guess he will go for a suicide, but maybe he tries his luck here. I can't really, but maybe he tries this one. Who knows? Well, let's try to kill Oswald because he's an annoying dick. You move this way. Well, this is good news, guys. We have a lot of food. We could maybe thinking about lowering the taxes though, and I kind of feel like we should. Of course, food is fine, and 6 and 7 is already not good at all. I kind of feel like we might have to... Oh, he's down to 0. Oh, because of the estates again. Okay, let's have a look. How... 15. Okay, it must be every moment now, so to say. You have one. We give it to Oswald because we will get it back. Hey Oswald, good man. Here you go, man. You're my bestie. Don't forget that. And now he's just fucking annoying. Yeah. No shit. This is unbearable, actually. And he does already quite a lot of bullshit since we are fighting the English kingdom out of there, and we have theoretically a usurper allegiance here. Don't know why we have it, actually. Is he not in that? Well, theoretically he is. I don't know why he's not spreading it though. This is a bit weird, but well. Do we have the right man on the court? Yes, we do. Local region. So. Here we go. 4. Yeah, here we go. Goes up by 4%. Holy shit. Where are we at overall? at 5% if we started out. Or is this oh no, this is part of this one. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, never mind. Actually, yeah, not good at all, but yeah, not as bad as well. Since you have the loyal stuff, do you? No. This is you, huh? Yes, you were the one. Yeah, okay, well. Yeah, we'll leave it like it is. It's quite okay. This is Oswald. We're gonna go ahead. I'm be a bit pissed if he makes a suicide, but I guess he makes a suicide. Excuse me, guys. And we will come with age. Shall you get everything? I mean, you got one, dude. I gave you the first one because of reasons. Annoying. Kind of snoopy what he's doing here. Oh, they actually killed our one army, and there's our shit suicide. Well, doesn't really matter. So we might just try a political action. We have the money, and he is a usurper, so this is fine. I say it's fine. Sure. So, this is, yeah, okay, like moving in our land. What a nice timing. Thank you, Northymbre. But maybe we have to make our way to help our vessels. Not sure though. They didn't really look super stressed. Fuck. Okay, here we go. This question has been answered. So, mission successful. Eliminate Westmoringas. 5k influence +2 for Guthrie. This is pretty awesome. Okay. So that means you will just go on to plunder. And you actually, yeah, well, it's a little bit the question. Oh, this is really far away, yeah.
Impossible. We can't.
Well, they have fought as well. They just made it against those guys. I'm gonna tell you what. I give him a little bit of money. I'm sure he doesn't really need it, but we nonetheless do it. How we do that? I feel like I want him for. Yeah, sure. Go for quartermaster for now.
We pledge your service.
This is still Oswald.
You can rely on us.
I'm not entirely sure. But I will have a think about that, how we use our massive riches and deal with the two-front war. Well, I'm from Germany. I have experienced this. No, I haven't experienced this, but we have experience on that. I'm not sure if we, if we every time used our experience in a good way. I guess not, because we did it exactly the same way the next time. Anyway, guys, yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. It's gonna be an awesome one. We're doing actually nicely. But you see how the money is draining. We're just making 900. We have a 12 unit army, and we have two generals. This is not much at all. We are, yeah, here and there. As soon as the tier 2 main settlement buildings are standing and we have the patrols in there, we might dare to raise the taxes. But overall, it's a harsh environment. And yeah, the Northumbria one is uncool, I can say you that. Guys, any suggestions, any ideas, and so on, leave it in the comments. I am nearly as new as you to this Allegiance update. And yeah, otherwise, like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Twitch. And yeah, scroll in general down the description and have a look what I can offer to you. Ha! That was a good ad. Guys, wherever you are, do have a nice one. Goodbye.